Nespresso จากเมล็ดกาแฟ
Just follow my smile, all of your sins are aligned with this mood of mine, cutting me to the bone, nothing left to leave behind. You ought to reset right now, just like it never happened. I didn't come for a fight, but I will fight till the end. And this one here might be your battle, might not turn out okay. I know you think you can kill me, but you've already lost the
Hello. Okay. This is gonna be a no live 2D stream. I'm just gonna work and maybe we chat. Right now, I can't move the second player. What a bother. O and P? Why O and P? Who the fuck set these inputs? Hello everyone, welcome. Eternal Shrine Maiden, Koishi Fumo. Wanna hear something dumb? Sure. I'm always up for some stupidity. Also, I'm exposing you to my music tastes over here. What do you mean speak like yourself? I'm speaking like myself, but I'm just toning my voice down a bit. I don't usually speak loudly when I'm doing work, but okay. I don't even know what I'm gonna do today. Don't worry, don't worry. Also, yeah, I'm exposing you to my music tastes right here. This is literally my music playlist with 2,000 songs and half of them are Toho songs, so yeah. I'm putting it on shuffle, so maybe it'll land on some Thai songs as well, and you won't be able to understand a single word of it. Okay, so what am I gonna do today? Let's do some handling when... Yeah, let's do some jump handling. Yeah, let's turn off turn on the gravity a bit. Wait, fighting games usually don't have high gravity. But whatever, it's still too low. Let's turn it up a bit. Also, if they met today... Uh-oh, ads. Fuck ass. I should have just redeemed my 1 month of premium right here. Hello, Daikon Duck, welcome. I hate programming too, but I mean, what can you do when you want to make games? This is like expected behavior, so good. I don't have to change anything. Also, this video is gonna get me copyright claimed, but as long as I don't get struck, I don't mind playing my playlist on stream. You should have seen my old Gamedev streams. Like, there's like a 10,000 copyright claims. But I'm small enough, they won't strike me. Right? They won't strike me, right? Oh no. Okay, so let's add some more gravity to the player prefabs here. Let's just make this... Let's call this right. Yeah. I want to be able to read chat. Let me boot up my laptop a bit. If I go really weak and they want to strike me, I can just, I don't know, delete, private my old VODs. Nobody really cares about this old VODs anyway, right? I don't know. You know what? You're right. I'll change this to something Toho because I don't know what's in that playlist, and if it turns out to be something bad, I don't think I can handle it. So do some Toho jazz. This one, right? I don't know. Yep. I mean, getting claimed and getting strikes are two different things. Usually they'll claim me. I won't get money as I won't be getting anyway. But if they strike me, then I still have two more strikes, right? But, I don't know what's in that playlist. If it's somehow shuffled to something that is, will get me canceled, maybe. I don't know. Fast drama. He's a big channel. He'll appear and suggested everywhere in Thailand. Yeah, I still haven't added gravity like I said I would. How about 5? Also, excuse my cat. Wait, I should just change in a prefab. Uh-oh. Don't worry, don't worry. Oh yeah, the gravity is much better for fighting games. Alan said this game wouldn't have people be jumping, but when he explained the characters to me, it seems like everyone can jump. Just that they don't use the jump button. Also, it's starting to jitter, so let's put this on continuous, eh? And here. This should stop the bouncing. What do you mean I spelled Thailand wrong? Where? Wait, where? No. Right, so the bouncing stopped. Now what the fuck am I going to do with the jumps and stuff? Should I really be working up at jumps right now? When jumping is not a core mechanic? I don't know. Also, I think the stream will get... Wait, no. The stream is actually running pretty good on play mode, so I don't mind. Let's just do some simple systems for today. One Strike is this fighting game where if you get hit once, you die, right? But the Alan and his brother want to complicate it so that you have assists and stuff, and you can block 4 times before you die. Hello, Tenshi, welcome. I don't care about pronunciations that much. Thailand. Uh, Today. Well, hello Tenshi, welcome to the stream. This is gonna be a bit chiller than my usual gaming streams. I just wanna do some work on stream. Right. What should I do about hitboxes and stuff? You know, I'm just gonna instantiate. I should just use object pooling. But to be honest, I don't care about this game that much. Don't let them hear, like, don't let Alan hear this. I don't really care. I don't think they care either. I just want to get this done and dusted with. So let's just do my typical stupid fighting game thing. I just make an object that has a fucking collider. I can't create it here, so let's create empty. Hurtbox. I just want to get this done so I can go to some more interesting projects that I have lined up. Also, my fighting game collab with Alan, I have edited the highlights into a video. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. I'm saying this to force myself to work on it so that it could be released tomorrow. If I don't, then I'm gonna procrastinate. It's gonna take a long time. I don't like that. Right, let's have the collider be about this big as the sword. Yes, typical typical fighting game hitboxes right here. Okay, let's add a script. Did I spell behavior with a U? Hopefully. Yep. Pixar movies. I don't watch movies, so I wouldn't know what you're talking about. Sorry. I really just don't watch movies at all. When your time is spent on video games, too much. Also, I should move chat down, but I can't be bothered enough. Let's do... Should I do an game object owner? Sure. Or should I just make an enum? My whole life is based on procrastination, actually. If I wasn't procrastinating, this highlight video would have been out a week ago, you know? I would have rigged the model done and out by now. I would have had to do a model by then, but you know, procrastination. Also about my model, I don't think I explained this. I don't think I explained this, like, clearly about my model last stream. I'm postponing my model, like my new model, because I don't think it's that fleshed out yet. I want to keep working on it a bit more. I'm gonna launch it, hopefully, along with, you know, my returning my old content. Oh my god. Should I just put the lifetimes here? I'll do it for now. Lifetime should be just one word, but whatever. Spirited Away. Yes, Ghibli films, right? I heard about that. I don't know how could I get it? And I don't have the time to watch it, but if I could, I would definitely go like binge some movies people like told. It seems pretty great. Also, be prepared for me to boot up some tutorials on YouTube because working without those is, oh boy, some some holding back, right? Coding is just what I mean. In my whole coding career is just watching tutorials and trying to replicate what it's on the screen. Delta time. Else. Right, this should work. This should work. Uh, I don't really care about people watching that much. I mean, you can't expect the audience to stay the entire time. This is not an engaging stream. This is just me booting up work and just doing them on stream. Actually, I don't think you should come watch either. I mean, you can put this in the background and just, I don't know. Like I'm subscribed to people who do animation streams where they animate their videos on stream. And every time I went in, they're just not speaking and they're probably just go grabbing some water or whatever. And I still, put it back and just watch them do work. I mean, you can just read manga while just putting this in the background. This I don't think this stream is supposed to be people just sitting there and watching. I really don't know. It's not a stream that's supposed to be actively watched because there's nothing to watch, and I'm just looking at code trying to figure out what to do. My P1 and P2s are on tags. Like I'm describing what I'm doing. I don't think I should be doing this. It's just distracting, but it's like reading code to goldfishes. I mean rubber ducks. I know that rubber duck debugging or whatever. I heard about that, where you just explain code to rubber duckies and it'll work. Well, yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for dropping by, Koishifumo. So will this hit on collision enter or on trigger enter? Don't know. I should put this as a trigger. And drag in her box behavior. Doesn't hit, huh? Wait, what is this gizmo? Oh no. So on trigger enter then. There we go. Good, good. Now we need to check owner against the collider hit. Hello, Meow Meow. Yeah, the stream is not that engaging. I get why people wouldn't want to watch, or maybe he has some things to do. Don't blame him. People are not obligated to watch my streams. Thank you for dropping by anyway. Alright, I'm gonna... If I get two of them and then check against each other... I should just check if it isn't the same thing. Or I could just set tags. That would just be way better than using this owner stuff. Yeah, I should probably just do that. So... on physics 2D, I will disable... Wait. These are not tagged? What? But they are tagged. They aren't layered. That's what. I should just make tags be automatic. Yeah. Instead of setting them manually. That's ought to be best. Yep. What is the tags for player 2? 1, 2. It's named, didn't it? It's layered, that's not. Now let's put these tags to neutral and see if the game auto set their tags. Yes, they do. Good. Now next is layers. Oh my god, that sneeze. Did I mute the mic in time? Is my sneeze out on the internet? It's not a VTuber sneeze if I say so myself. Player 1 and player 2 will set this dynamically, right? What layers are there? 6 for player 1, 7 for player 2. So game object dot layer equals 7. You can just set them like this. It's amazing. The beauty of game engines. I don't need to do work. What do you mean pressing keys? That's what programming is. You just press keys and things don't work. You press keys till they work. This is not an exciting stream, I'm telling you right now. If you missed my last stream and the Twitter announcements, the gaming streams are the one where I'll put on my live 2D and I'll be more active playing games. This one is just I work. I just work on games on stream, and I hope that people find this engaging. Wait, this is not a big string? Fuck, this is not Java. This is C#. My university is getting to me. Yep, it's a fighting game. It's a one-strike clone. I did not think of this game. Alan did. So blame Alan. I'm just working for him. He didn't even provide me with placeholder assets, so I just kind of drew two people with swords. Alright, now that we have layers, let's just put this. Ignore each other. I mean, ignore itself. So, if this hurt box is on P1, it wouldn't hurt P1, but it'll hurt P2. That is what is supposed to happen and should happen. Oh no, oh no. It just doesn't work at all. Because I removed the test case. Genius Ice. You are stupid. Helen is a genius. It's a one-strike clone. But way too overcomplicated. If it's just two people fighting till they win, that would just be so much easier for me. But you gotta have assists, you gotta have stuff that I've never worked with before. But okay, that's a good learning experience. These these smaller projects are just me gathering knowledge till I apply it to my big project, which is the Toho Hades, which I haven't finished or started yet. Okay, so the thing works. I just now I guess make pressing buttons spawn a hurt box. Hello, Letty. Welcome. Debbie walking. Yes. I really want to see when animations come into play. Things don't look so scuffed. Let's just put this in. Why am I taking these out? I still need to test these. Jeez. Okay. Hello, okay. Hekatia. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Let's make a new script. I don't know. Should I just put it in player movement? Separation of concern, I should not. I don't want to just say button behavior. That's not. But it is. You press buttons. At least there's no complex combos. As they explained to me, there's only like 4 buttons. 5 buttons plus movement. And assists. Why assists? I don't know. So I can just put all these 4 buttons here. Love tables. It came out of nowhere. Why do you love tables? So let's get the... I should not have deleted start. Let's get let's assign the player movement script because I need the tags and player. It's get component. I have been away from Unity for so long. Doing coding for classes has ruined me. You know, Lost Word, it's like they took the gacha system from Azure Lane from what I've heard. But from what I've heard, the gacha is like more unforgiving. I haven't played for that long, but you don't really get cubes that much, right? I really don't know. It's not that time consuming because these gacha games, you know what? You just do dailies If there's no like events, you just do dailies for like half an hour and then you're done for the day. It like took like half an hour every day. You don't really just play it because there's like stipulations like oil. Also, there's not really anything to do. But if you already have too many gacha games, I used to play like Fate and Arknights and Azure Lane all together. You can't do that. Right now, I just only play Arknights because that's fun. That's the only fun gacha game I found that can hold my attention. Oh my god. I almost thought that we were gonna get rickrolled, but I remember this is a Toho Jazz playlist. How could they be Rick Astley? Jeez, Rick Astley. The melody do be looking like Rickroll though. Did I set up the buttons for the inputs? Let's just set up all the buttons today. Oh, it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. Alright, can't start if you don't start. It's best if I keep the settings consistent between every single one of them. Hmm. Let's just set the buttons to be whatever for now. So we'll remap it later. You know what? I'll set the buttons as they come. I really can't be bothered today. So we'll just set up the attack buttons for now. Yeah, if you have like 5 different games to daily, and if you're not playing on an emulator either, and you're just playing on the phone, that's gotta take a lot of time. Yeah, should probably. Huh. Should I just make this into a string? Wait, these are not checking H. Wait a second, wait a second. This could just be replaced by this, huh? Is this redundant code? Yeah, Toho Jazz. At the start I put on like my music playlist, but I don't want to get a copyright claim for like and risk getting strike. That's not my thing. But I wonder if just put this up and I got claimed for this one. It's only this one, and I'm not getting claimed for any more of that. So it's less risky dealing with the YouTube. And yes, that was redundant code. I am stupid. I could just put this into an array, I guess. Input. Oh god, how does array works in C sharp? How many buttons do I need? Movement, which is 2. I mean 1 because 1 axis. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 buttons. So allons-y. Is that how that works? Yes. Now replace every instance of H with input 0. God, this is such ugly code. I should have just used the new input system, but whatever. Also set input 1 to be attack 2. And I can just copy this and put this in the other block of code. And now it all should be working as expected. How long should I keep this stream going? Until I lost interest. That is perfect definition right there. So yes, it still works. I mean, it's ugly code, but it could have been uglier. It could have been worse. This is elegant to me. So I should just make that public too. But oh my god, learning about stuff has made me want to put this into a getter setter function. Encapsulation, oh! My education in computer science is exposing me to many new techniques I think I want to be using, but I haven't been using, and it still works, so I don't know. Fine, I'll do it. I'll put this in a public function. Get inputs. Oh no. I'm being corrupted. I'm being corrupted by proper sciences. Can they jump yet? Here's the thing, meow meow. Alan said that there's no jumping in this game, and that some attacks instead will put them into the air. I don't know what attacks will put them into the air yet, so I should not be programming the jumps yet. I should probably do it soon and just make it a generic function, but whatever. I'll make him fight first. I'll make him die first. You can't die right now, and then that's probably the most important thing. So let's just return the inputs. This should be S, by the way. Oh no. Programming paradigms. Now I just had to put this in as string inputs. And on start, I'll just make inputs equals pmm.getInputs. This will run into problems, I'm sure, but it probably won't for long. For now, it won't run into problems, I'm sure of it. I'll just make them fight and die first. What should I do then is just check if the attack button if the attack button is on. Script polymorphism is something that I want. So the idea is, instead of a generic jump button, some moves will put you up into the air. For example, if I press the special button on this character, this fictional character, it'll jump into the air and then attack down to the ground, right? But there's no normal jump button. So if your character doesn't have an attack that'll put you to the air, you just need to move. And you can't jump. You can't jump. And then if something like a projectile comes at you, you just have to fight it or you dodge it or whatever. But you can't jump. Hello, Hufflepuffin. My videos wasn't your recommended. Well, I'm guessing it's the bank robbing video. That one is my only video that is going out to the masses right now. Welcome, welcome. What I'm doing is exactly not the same as whatever video you've watched ever. But I hope you enjoy your stay and thanks for dropping by. I'm just doing some coding right now. So input 1 is for attack. I should label these. I should comment my code. What if me from the future is confused? Comment your fucking code. Also, this should be input.get button. Get button down, and that it's not supposed to be held. And what should I do? The ideal thing is I should be able to call an attack, right? A generic attack interface or whatever. This should just be an interface. But I'm too stupid to figure those out. You want to learn code? That's nice. Coding is it's all gibberish. You just need to. My advice is to just pick a project and then start trying to implement it. For example, how I learned coding is that I want to make this Toho game, right? So I found an engine, and then I learned tutorials, and then I make it all work somehow. Like, if I want to make the thing move, I'll just go look at how to make things move. And then if you do that enough times or enough things, you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. And then you can apply it to other languages that actually works, like C# or Java or whatever. Because had I not been doing coding before I go into uni for computer science, I would have not learned anything with the coding classes. It's not taught very well for me. You just need to do it. You know, learning, coding is just doing. I still don't know what I should do with this. If I implement this into an interface, I still need to call it. So that's not gonna work. Is there a stack in Unity? Let's go search this up. Yes, I'm opening up Google. Oh god, it's gonna open Stack Overflow. Oh, there's actually a stack in Unity. But what should I put in here? Another object? Push, pop, whatever. It ideally should just be an array of numbers. So ideally it should be like this. And this should be the attack for the character. Yeah, it coding is one of those skills that at first you only see when you do understand, when you learn it, oh, you've seen half of it. That's true. Because I still don't understand what the fuck an enumerator is, but I still use it. I still don't understand, like, how you should use interfaces, this. And then I go into, like, for CS classes, I go into languages like Prolog, like logical programming, and it's like, what the fuck are those? How the fuck do people make that work? We've been spoon-fed object-oriented programming. That's so convenient, but it's so easy. In a perfect world where I don't have to do anything special, this array of floats could just describe the movement the player makes when they press the attack button, the frame data, hitbox sizes. But that's not gonna happen now, is it? Another way I could do it is to just store, instead of floats, a bunch of game objects. And these should not be arrays. A stack of game objects that would contain hitboxes with their own frame data. And if, special effects are added, like somewhat, if there's, if it spawns projectiles, that could be its own game object that I hard scripted it in. But how would I add frame data to the characters? I could put it into a player state. Yeah, I can actually add those frames using these game objects. When they spawn in, they detect its owner and applies its effects to the owner. I usually don't think like this. I've done a lot of fighting games that doesn't work. I really need to start thinking a lot more. Oh no, my brain hurts. Uh, did you know fighting games are like the hardest types of games to make? And yet all like Alan wants to make a lot of fighting games, and not only Alan, I also want to make fighting games, but it's hard. It's like some of the hardest games to make. I've managed to make like somewhat successful ones. Hmm. Yeah. I think that's best. What I've thought up right now. I can't think of anything better. But then how would you... Yeah, you could just clear stacks. Alright. So, polymorphism. Can I take, wait, how am I gonna even take this object from, well, I bet there's gonna be a delay if I said booleans, right? The only way I can think of right now is job systems, but I don't know how to use that. That's not a thing. Fine, I'll do it. Alright, I'll start implementing what's in my mind right now. So then I'm gonna add a public boolean. Call this attack. I'll set this attack to true. That's gonna be detected by a children's script on the player, separated by each character. That's gonna supply myself with the stack public variables. Or I can just make this into not this shit again. Oh jeez. Public void set attack stack. And you're gonna need to provide me with game object. If I were to rate my life out of 10, what would I give? You can't rate life. Life has ups and downs, you know? If you were to ask me on streams where it works, right? I mean, figure me this. Last week, I mean, not last week, last stream, I was pretty sad that my stream didn't work, right? If you were to ask me then, I would rate my life like out of, 5. But now I came to terms with it. I found ways to make things kind of work right now. Maybe I'll give it, like hypothetically, I'll give it like a 7. And then think that one day my life is getting better. I'll rate it at an 8. But what's 10 then? What's 10? What's a 0? If some people are living like absolute poverty, would they rate it 0? What's 0? What's a 10 even? Is Elon Musk rating his life a 10? Is he happy? I really cannot rate lives. Hello, Keiki, welcome. I was just trying to implement this attack thing. But I'm too obsessed with trying to make my code look clean. I'm putting them in getter setter functions that I don't even think, is it gonna work? Or is it even that good? But I'm happy right now. I can't rate my life out of 10, but I can just say that I'm happy with my life right now. Alright, so we have this function. I can set the attack to the attack ambiguous, so this dot attack then. Alright, get our setter function established. What I'm gonna do now is make a folder. that's gonna house the scripts. They should just be scriptable objects, right? Is my measurement for a happy life money? Oh, right, because I used like Elon Musk and the poor as an example, right? But no, I mean, that's what I asked. If you are living in poverty, would you rate it a 0? Because if you have no money, you mean you still have your life, you still have family, maybe. Is Elon Musk happy? He's like rich. He's like pretty rich. He can't spend all his money in the world. Is he happy? That's what I'm asking. What makes the people happy? As for me, I'm happy, but I'm not rich. My computer's shit. I can't stream what I want to stream, so makes me a bit miffed. But I'm not like sad about it that much. This is hurting my brain. You can't quantify happiness. It shifts. It shifts every day. Let's just name this sword-wielding blob Test Man. Hello, Shinku. I'm good. No. No, don't take this the wrong way. I'm good. I'm good. So this blob thing kind of looks like Dream, don't you think? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a little smile just to make it a little more inviting. What's a Dream smile look like? Yep, any pets? Yes, I do. I have a cat. I don't know if you can hear him in the background, but sometimes he speaks he meows. And I'm constantly worried if his meows is getting in the microphone. I forgot what Dream looks like. What Dreams looks like. Also, the smiles is pretty crooked. Oh, there we go. This'll make him look better. Hey, look at them, they're happy. Oh my god. This is good. Can you play it? There is nothing to play yet. It can move. I'll show you. These two people, these two happy dream looking blobs can move. I'm trying to make them fight each other to the death with gore and stuff. Yeah, but I'm trying to make them fight each other right now. Look, they're kissing. Mwah. This won't be done anytime soon. Making a whoa. You know what? That would be pretty memey. Let me do that right now. You love cats that are alive. I sure do love cats that are alive too. If they're dead, that's not very pog. Epic. Come on, paint.net. I have uwos to make. Alright, let's me turn off half of my audience. Uwos. Oh god, what am I doing? Yes, Test Man, you are looking very cute right about now with your woes. This is an abomination right now. Oh, it went from a dream-looking blob to a goddamn abomination. Well, don't be jealous. He fucking meows when I'm trying to sleep. I like him, but why? Why are you doing this? Kind of jealous? Dating battle simulator. Dating battle simulator. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? What am I trying to do? No, what? This should be in prefabs. God. Alright, character specific scripts should go in there. And moves should go in there. Test man. Alright. Tragic storyline about these woo-faced blobs. Okay, so what is our woo test man gonna be like? Alright, he's gonna have this hurt box right here. The sword. And it's gotta contain the offset. I could just make the offset and size the same throughout. That is awesome. So let me set the hurt box to be the same place. And then I'll manipulate the offset there. So test man, you gotta go. Can I just do this right now? Yes, I can. And then I'll manipulate the offset to fit the sword. Oh my god, fighting game hitboxes right here, boys. Yes. Also, is it called a hitbox or a hurtbox? I'm kind of curious now. Hitbox, hurtbox. Hitbox, where an attack hits. Where a player can be hit. So this is a hitbox. That one is a hurtbox. Also, why is... Why? What the fuck am I looking at right now? Go support Rosarai at, Rosarai on Twitch. He switched to Twitch now. I don't know if any of you know who Ross is. He's like my favorite, he's my comfort streamer. I can actually just duplicate this one if you want to be an Woo face and want to be an Among Us. Wait, what is an Among Us face? Hello? I don't... The Among Us guys don't have faces, what do you mean? What is an Among Us face? I can actually do it. I can separate the models, but I don't know what an Among Us face is. That's kind of sus, though. Not gonna lie. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so the offset and the size are set. This is gonna be Test Man's attack 1. Alright. Let's just shorten this to A1. That would be... That's pretty sus! Also, should probably make it more descriptive. So attack 1 there. Alright, now what we're gonna do is, when we press the button... So when is it gonna call a stack from? Am I stupid? Alright, so there should be this script. There should be this script that contains all the hitboxes of a character. And when the attack button is pressed, it'll return a stack with the attack 1 in it. This will pop it. instantiate that game object, and then take the find the helmet. Then okay, I'll do it. Let's go to sprite and duplicate this. Among Us. Alan's gonna be so pissed at me, but whatever. I don't actually fucking why is Tate? What the fuck is going on? Okay, Among Us people. Among Us character. Caher. Alright, here's the Among Us people. We're gonna remove the face. And we'll draw the visor. It's gonna be one rectangle. One rectangular looking thing for the eyes. Oh no, it's looking kind of sus! Oh no. This is too wide. No. It should be around this size. Ah, mouse. Oh no, drawing with mouse. It's not what I expected to be doing today. It's a bit round because the astronaut. Bruh. I know, right? Alright, let's do some layer manipulation right here. You guys are making lore for the placeholder assets that will be replaced by actual characters. This is so good. I'll tell Alan to make this into a real character. This injustice won't stand by. This will be a real character. The Among Us man. I'll even give it a fucking jetpack. Let's see. It's not a jetpack, right? It's a fucking. It's an oxygen box thingy. What the Among Us guys have. Lore, the Owo-faced man is the final survivor of the ship, and he's fighting for his life right after the imposter killed us. And apparently Corone killed us. Ah, VTubers. Wait, this is fucking placeholder model. Why am I doing intricate movements of the strokes? This thing's not gonna see the light of day. Why am I putting so much effort into this? Is it because the Among Us character is... It's Among Us. Among Us. Why is Among Us such a meme right now? It used to be like an actual game where people play, but now it's just a meme. Okay, so here's the Among Us character. I'll make P2 his sprite be the Among Us people. There we go. We have Wu-Faced Man versus the Imposter. He's sus. My viewership dropped after making the Among Us people. This is not what I expected to be doing today, but okay. Why am I making this a stack? These things just usually hit once, right? But there's like effects and stuff, I guess. And grabs. The well-faced man is looking to avenge them, but he's devastated about the betrayal. He always believed he was a good man and Corone, and he has to set aside his emotion and fight for his life against the imposter. That's pretty sus, not gonna lie. Alright, let's make a testman script. Testman attack. What the fuck am I gonna put in here? Wait a second, I should not be. Yeah, because I have this. I have this attack boolean, right? And I have this set attack thing, so I can actually make all of these. All of these 4 buttons, which are supposed to be like attack dashes, right? Well, hello, Rainbow. Welcome to the stream. We are writing lore for the I don't know, Among Us guy. Like, there's this Woe-faced man, right? And then there's this Among Us imposter, and they are both duking it out on a Corone. Oh, I got it now! What, God, why are you... I was wondering where Corone was coming from. I forgot this Corone meme that I just put as the floor because I don't have any placeholders. Oh, oh, this is so sad. I was wondering where the Corone was coming from. Also, these things are also Corones, but squished. Tall Corone has walls. I actually forgot that Corone is just the floor. Just the floor. They're fighting on Corone's head right now, and I forgot. Oh dear. So yeah, these 4 buttons could actually use the same mechanics that attack. So this Testman attack could actually contain all of the moves that Testman could do. So that's pretty pog. Yeah, it doesn't snow where I live too. I wish it, but I don't even wish for snow. I just wish for the sun to stop being a dick and lower its temperature a bit because it's so hot. I guess that's what living in the Southeast Asia will offer you. But at least there's no frost. I mean snowstorms that can kill you with hypothermia. We are boring. So, what should we do? In fixed update, no less, we should recognize the is attack by getting the button behavior. Wait, no, void start, not void button. Rah, my head is gone. I guess we'll end the stream when we can make people fight each other. I mean, kill each other. I guess that's the goal for today. Make the Woe-faced man and the Among Us man kill each other. But they're both test man. So we'll set BH to be component button behavior. Separation of concern right here. And we're gonna make a list. of game objects. New list. Oh my god, Visual Studio is lagging a bit. So this would allow me to take attack and put hitboxes into that thing. The cursed Corona game, where you fight on top of Corona's head. I genuinely don't have any other like good sized sprite to use as a floor, and I can't be bothered to just go into paint and draw a square, right? So here, just have Corona recording. Nice, this, ne? We'll check for is attack from button behavior. Let's make that a let's make that a function, right? Why am I like this? Because people on Stack Overflow say public variables bad, so I gotta listen to them. So his attack, you're no longer public. Thank you. Public bull is attack. Let's call this check attack instead. We're gonna return is a tag. But this means we're calling. Wait, this means we're calling functions every frame. And that's not good. The people on Stack Overflow say the people on Stack Overflow said that's not good. But I mean, it's a fucking getter setter function. Is it that bad? I should have just used the job event or something, event system. But I can't be bothered. So I guess I'll just make that remain a public variable because I don't want to. Wait, no. I really wanted to go through this gate though. Yeah, I kinda. Yeah, I kinda see how this is important now. So we'll make this is tag equals false. Alright, let's just roll with this for the moment. Oh, big games. Yeah, you're not really good at coding and seeing all these words. Yep, these are just a small part of what's out there. It's surprising a YouTuber like Isling would know how to code. I mean, it's the only thing I'm kinda good at. I mean, I'm not even good at it. I can do some of it. You know what? Yeah, big games aren't made by one person, but indie games, they like I don't know. I mean, there are big indie games like out there that are made by one person. Undertale is made by one person. The entirety of the Toho project is made by one person. Like I don't get it. How can people do that? Oh yeah, Shinku, have you seen my Arknights video? Yeah, I'll show you my Arknights video. Oh, am I gonna dox anything? Am I gonna dox myself some? What? Yeah, this Arknights video, right? You know, I mean, I put Fubuki in Arknights. That's like my crowning achievement of life right here. I put Fubuki in Arknights. Yeah, I know. And this one, right? I put Shirakami Fubuki, the Shirakami Fubuki into Arknights. How did I do that? I remade Arknights myself. Do you want to see the code for this thing? I'll show you the code for this thing if I can boot it up, you know. It's atrocious. I want to see how I want to show you how bad it is. The thing is atrocious. It doesn't even work anymore. I upgraded to some other version and it doesn't even work anymore. That's why I had plans to make more, but it just the thing just is just broken. I don't know how to fix it anymore. So I don't know how many of you here play Arknights, but this is like my crowning achievement. I need to show it. I need to show how bad this is. I had to animate all these myself too, by the way. It's such a chore. This thing took me 5 months. You know, while I'm booting up the Arknights project, let's continue doing this thing. This thing. Whatever this is. If check attack is up, we'll reset attack, and that's it. Wait, no, that's not how it works. I really want to show people my Arknights thing, because I want to show you how bad the code is. Okay. So this should be whatever the attack button for Testman does. It's kind of modular. Oh, the thing's loaded already. That's quick. As you can see, if I press play, the thing's gonna be broken. Right? Oh my god, it still works. Most of it still works. Oh my god, most of it still works. But you know, these people are sliding. The leg solvers are missing. These people are the fucking dogs. The legs are sliding. This is so fucking. Oh, the animations are no longer working. I think something happens with burst compiler. The animation looks so wonky. The legs aren't working. Texas, what happened to you? Oh my baby. And the stage. You can see the remnants of what I was trying to make the stage look like by the sand background, like right here. But the thing is made to resemble a concert stage because, you know, Hololive. It was not supposed to be a Hololive thing until now, until the video release. I want to show you the code. There's one piece of code here that's very bad, and I want to show it to people, but I don't know where it is. Like you can see here, like when I just started making something and the code looks like small bits and pieces put together. This is not that. This is atrocious. This is an abomination. This script handles the placement of operators and it is 600 lines long. I want to show you how bad this is. It iterates over every single sprite renderer and enables and disables them. This thing's a fucking. Oh, this code is just to make the operators turn. I because you know in Arknights, when they turn, they don't actually turn. Oh, I want to find that one piece of stupid math that I had to make. It's related to the camera. Oh, what the fuck are these? Look, look at all these declarations. What the hell? Who needs this many variables? Huh? What the hell is this? Why can't I just make it into an array? Oh, how much progress have I made? Not that much. I actually did some fixing, and we're gonna make an attack soon. But I want to go on a tangent here a bit and look at old code and reminisce for a bit. Here it is, right? I think this is it. I think this is it. No, it isn't. This. It's this one. Look at this. This is what. This one line is just math. Is it this one? I think there's one more that's even longer. Oh, this! These two! Look at how long this math is! It's just math! All of this is math! I will slowly scroll over. Hello, Lewis! Welcome to the stream! You just rickrolled your entire school! You got a chance to play never. Nice! But enough reminiscing about math and stuff. Oh, look at this text. It's all white. All of it. Oh no. I think you all might understand me now why I don't want to go back to this project. It's hell. Back to make back to simpler times where we Oh yeah, speaking about rickrolling an entire school. Lewis, there was this one play at my old high school. We're supposed to do a play, right? And my friend who's doing some music was doing some pre-recorded lines for the show, and he managed to put the game jam music we use for Toho, the Toho game jam. So we we sh- we played Toho music to the entire school, and that is just amazing, amazing. Back to simpler times. I bet it's gonna go wrong very soon. How long has I been streaming? I've been streaming for 1 hour and a half. That's not a lot. Let's keep going. We should set stack. Yes. How the fuck do you make a stack? Oh dear. Something like this. Equals new stack. If this is something like a list, it's probably the same thing. Okay, now I can push the stack with attacks 0, which will add this one thing into the attack. I even remember what song it was. It was his remix. It was my friend's remix of Broken Moon. So, it was it was a small piece of Broken Moon. Did anyone know what Toho was in your school? No, they don't. None of them knew. I bet. Because you know why? Toho isn't that big in Thailand. It used to be like, when the Toho boom was going on in Japan, Thailand, it was a little popular in Thailand, and then it was just gone. Only some people like it know now, like Koichi Fumo is Thai and he knows about Toho. I just stumbled upon it randomly. It became my fixation for my entire life right now. And I started spreading it like a religion to my friends. And now all my friends know about Toho because I was so insistent on introducing them to it. And they like it, so that's good. Oh yeah, well. See you soon, Lewis. Alright, what we're gonna do now is put the A in, and that should pass the A stack into the button behavior script. So modular. Now when I press the A button, it should get a stack into the attack. Yeah, I would like to know too. Do you guys have any classmates who know about Toho? I sure don't. They only know because I told them what Toho is. Okay, now all we have to do is every frame. You know what? Instead of every frame, I should just... Yeah. Hmm. I'm thinking right now. What should I do? I don't want them to execute all at the same time. Otherwise, I wouldn't put it in a stack. You know what I should do? Put a variable inside the hurtbox object called delay, which will then be added to button behavior. When delay is 0, we'll push the stack and instantiate whatever's in that. You know what? That sounds like something good. Hello, Flux. Welcome to the stream. What am I making? I am making a fighting game. Or what is supposed to be a fighting game, but now it's just memes with Owo face and Among Us people fighting each other on top of Corona's head. Right now, it's not something that it's good to look at right now. It's those all placeholder assets. But we're gonna try to make things functionally work today. At least the attack part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a public. Yes, a public. Float delay. And we'll put this one in as delay as well. Delay. So, in fix update, my voice cracked. What the fuck is going on, IntelliSense? Alright, fixed update. Why is it putting private in front of these? I don't get it. What the fuck was that note? The music just got very weird for a second there. Okay, if delay is 0, then you push the current attack. Wait, I should check if... A is not null either. So let's just make this an and. And attack. This empty. Right. Uh, I should check out stack. Yep, it's in system collections. So good, good. Properties count. Right, if stack count more than 0. Should I check null? Can attack be null? You know what? To prevent null errors, I'm just gonna instantiate a stack right away. So that they wouldn't be null at all. Pop. So what? It pops. It returns a game object. We are going to instantiate that. So thank you for coming, Meow Meow. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for dropping by. See you soon in other streams. Right now, I'm just going to instantiate. It's game object. No, instantiate. That's right. Okay, so we got the tag. We are going to spawn it right here and with no identity. Posture. This should pop whatever's in the stack into the thing. Wait, and we can actually access the delay right here as well. So if we just assign you know what? We'll put this in a function. Because the people on Stack Overflow tell me to do so. Okay. Now we'll add A's delay into our delay. A doesn't have delay. Right, we have the get component. Also, we should rename this to hitbox behavior. It's not a hurtbox, it's a hitbox. Alright, well, thank you for coming, Chinku. Hope we get a good sleep and do well in school tomorrow. Yep. Thank you for coming, And good night. I have to rename the script to hitbox behavior. You know what? These streams are pretty good, pretty chill. I like it. I like it a lot. It actually makes me do work. Not a lot of work, mind you, but still work. Alright, we'll put lifetime in here to be about 1 second. So it'll stay for 1 second, which is a long time for fighting games. Jeez, let's turn it down to 0.5. Also, I should really put this into I should make these the children of Corone. You know what? I should make Corone's children. That does not sound right at all. I'm sorry, Corone. And put it in the stage. So if the stage moves, the wall moves with it. Even though the wall shouldn't move. Why are there 6 people watching me do work? There's no 6 people watching me play games. I think it's kind of funny. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, what am I gonna do? I forgot. Right, we add the delay to the thing, so I should actually put the delay here. Let's make the delay about 0. But there shouldn't be any delay for one attack anyway, because recovery frames will put it into another. It'll put the frame data into another array completely and then pass it to the script that'll handle player states. I'll actually try to use enums this time, but we're gonna do that later. This time we just want to make sure that we can attack and things will die. So I think actually everything's set up now. Wait, no, it isn't. You know what, for now, we'll just make the delay the recovery frames. So we'll make the delay 1 for now at least. Because the frame data is going to be separate, but we aren't adding it today. So we'll just check if the button is here and the delay is less than 0. Is less than or equals to 0. And then we'll pass on the attack. So right now, wow, right after I said, why are 6 people watching me, my viewers dropped. My words are cursed. So it should work right now. If I press the Z button, it should spawn a hurt box. It doesn't. Well, shoot! Well, because I didn't put any scripts on the prefabs. I need to put in the button behavior. And I'll have to put in the hitbox behavior. No, put in the test man attacks, which will store the attacks. Ah, I haven't made testman's list be public, so I can't manipulate it. Wait, can I just use serializable? System.serializable. Yeah, it's not valid on declaration type. What the fuck am I doing? This is a variable. I can just make it public. I just want to be a big man and use serializable, but I don't actually know how it works. Ooh woo. Why is it ooh woo man? It zooms in on the ooh woo man. The attacks should be set right here, so we'll put testman's attack 1 right in here. Right, now it should work. When I press the attack button, the character should attack. Oh my god, it works. It only works once though. This is concerning. This means the sack is not being pressed. What is the most likely error here? The bull not being reset. Wait, did I really put it into a hurt box? Where's the hurt box behavior? Did I close it? Oh, it's a different script now because I renamed it, right? It's in the button behavior or in the player movement. completely separate thing. When I press attack, its attack is equals to true, which will then be interpreted by testament attacks. No, wait. Yeah, it'll be interpreted by check attack and BH reset attack. You know what I should do? I should just make it public and look at it. Easy. That's so easy. Why am I trying to think when I can just test? Alright, when I press attack, the boolean is being consumed, but the thing is not being put out. So that means the problem is with the stack. That's right. So it's not a problem with the attack method, it's the problem with the assigning of the stack. Hey, actually, instead of passing stacks down by... I could actually make one stack and have the character specific script pushed to the stack. You know what? Yes, I will do that. I'll make a push to attack instead, and this dot attack dot push attack. And instead of a game object and a stack, we'll pass it in the game object. And instead of constructing the stack here, we'll do the bh.push to stack attacks 0. Yes, that is what we're talking about. And then it's gonna keep popping out the attacks from the stack. That means if I have attacks queued, it will put out on the stack. This is good. This is good. This is exactly what I want. But it's not working. It works once. It doesn't work again. Make the stack public. I want to see what's going on. This is why the stream is going to go on for about an hour more. I'm just going to fix this one thing. It's going to be something really obvious that I forgot. You can't make stack publics? Oh, right, because I reset the stack. Right? I push to the stack, and I pop from the stack. Is the thing being pushed? Let's see. Let's put in some trace so I can trace back. All right. I'm stupid. The delay is not being counted down. That's why. The delay is not being counted down. Now this should work. I'm not going to change it back to construct a stack because one stack is better than multiple stacks. And that is how it works. I'm gonna make the delay a little bit slower. I mean, not slower, faster. So for Testman here, his attack will be a 0.7. So 1/5 of a second cooldown on attacks. I want to see Gizmos on. Where's the Collider Gizmo? I want to see Gizmos every time. Is there a setting in... Is there a... Huh. I swear there's a setting here. I swear there's a setting to show Gizmo without selecting. Yeah, it is. Project settings, physics 2D, Gizmos always shows Collider. It's in project settings, physics 2D always shows Collider. Where is it? This one, Gizmos always shows colliders. Yeah! I told you I knew. Nothing a simple Google can fix. Uh-oh. Now the problem is the player is not being stopped when moving. That will have to be done some other time, because it will be there when I implement frame data and state machines and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep it like this for now. What I'm going to do, however, is parent the hitbox to the player, so then when there's some moves that will like dash you while attacking, or dash or like jump attacks, the hitbox will stay on the player. So that's what I want to do. And that is the least I could do right now. So when I instantiate, I will make a.transform.parent equals to transform. There we go. Now the hitbox should stay on the player every time. Hopefully, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, look at that. And when it hits, bam. But this is only that way because the attack is always set to player's one's layer. Where did I put this? The second attack button to be Q, right? So when I move here and actually press attack, the offset is not being turned either. Oh right, if a player is switched, the side is switched, the thing doesn't turn with them, right? This is a problem. We'll fix this some other time, but right now we'll hard code a solution to here right now. First is a public boolean is right. I mean, is switched. Okay. And right now, we'll keep P2 to be switched at all times, just for now, because I'm not going to implement the switching today, because there's no jumps yet. So now, actually it should be in the hitbox behavior. When it awakes! Or should I set this at instantiate time? Lost Word, Lady White Rock theme. Yeah! Lost Word has a lot of cool music. I see. Very nice. Should I switch the on instantiate time? Yes. The answer is yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check if bh pmm dot is side switch. If it is, then a dot get component collider 2D dot offset dot x times equals minus 1. That doesn't work because I can't set this directly. So instead, I'll do this. This is some bullshit code right here, but okay. A call dot offset equals a new vector 2, which should be a call dot offset dot x times minus 1, a call dot offset dot y. This is some bullshit code right here, but it works. Hopefully. It should work. If it isn't, then no. No, I just have to think it works. It'll switch the offset at runtime, which is probably what I want. Yeah, look at that. Oh boy. Now both of you can fight. Now what will happen is player 2 can't hit player 1 because the hitbox is set to the same layer. This can be fixed as well if I just set a layer to be that of our layer. So this should put our attack to be the same layer as our hitbox, and it will start hitting the enemy. Hello, Mana! Welcome! Welcome back, welcome back. We're just about to see if our code is working right now. Yes, it is hitting the other player, and this one is also hitting the other player as well. Next up, we just have to make him die by implementing a health system, which is not a health system at all because one strike equals death. You have to be very careful. If you get hit once, you die, and if you die in the game, you die in real life. No, that's ignore that last part. Ignore the last part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna implement a new script called player death, right? Should I do that? I'll just name it player health because when you block, Alan said that you can block 4 times before your next hit is death. So that's kind of like a health system in a sense. So I'm just gonna add it to here because all the resources. Oh, right, I can name it player health. Yes. All right, so we are gonna need to an integer um, block count. This one will be used later when blocking and parrying is concerned, but right now we just want is dead. Is the player dead or not? Ow. And we're gonna make a public void called take damage, which will take an integer of damage. And yes, we'll set block count to 4. Instead of block count, I'll call this block health because you can block 4 times. So we'll imagine parrying exists for now. If block health, instead of that, we're just gonna do if we'll make a dummy bool. Dummy boolean is blocking right now instead, so we'll implement this later. If is blocking, will minus block health from damage. And if block health then becomes less than or equals to 0, no, less than 0, which means it hits to the player, then you are dead. Is dead equals true. Likewise, if you're not blocking, then you are dead. And if you're dead, then you should die. Right? That's what should happen. If you're dead, you're dead. So to represent death for now, we are going to disable collider and turn the character 90 degrees so it'll fall off the map like the bitch it is. What the fuck am I saying? Okay. If is dead. I should also make another bool here called death accounted. Wait, what should I do here? Instead of death, we'll make this. No. We'll make is dead a thing that will count for death, and instead of making is death equals true, we'll call death called a function called death event instead. So, and if it's not dead yet, this shouldn't even exist even. Yeah. So I don't even need to make this function a thing. I mean, this call. Instead, we'll just put everything in here. So first, let us put the player health script into the player. Testman? Testman, where are you? Oh, whoa, man. There we go. Player health. Right here. Then all we need to do is... Why is there two of you? I'll just restart the editor. We're almost done with the attack, boys. Right, we need to get Hurtbox up. Hitbox, I mean. Right, we'll finally replace this stupid debugger. Oh my god. Alright. We'll get the Collider's game object. And we'll also get their player health function. I mean component. After that, we'll assign this to pH. Player health pH equals health. There we go. Now pH dot take damage equals damage. Alright, we'll make another variable called damage. And we'll set the damage of Testman's attack here to 1. This should not matter right now because we haven't implemented blocking yet or parrying yet. But it'll be easier when we do it next time. Or maybe I'll develop it off stream. But right now, all we know is that when we hit, it'll take damage. But if we're not blocking, which we can't anyway, we'll die. And when we die, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. So what's gonna happen is that I can just put it into, I can just do some placeholder code right here for now. What is going to happen is that we are getting the collider we have here and disabled it. Wait, we should use set active instead, right? No, enabled. Right, enabled because of the component. So now the player should fall through the ground. And to make it more theatrical, we are going to turn now player. We're gonna turn our player 90 degrees. Quaternion Euler on the z-axis. So yep. Looking good. If everything is working as intended, if I move in with my Testman here and hit the imposter should just fall through the ground. Bam! It works! Also, it should just reset it at some point. So, you know, for the sake of testing, we are just going to put it in player health right now. But really, when we do it, we're going to have a game manager object somewhere that's going to reset the players. Also, minus 90 so that it'll fall upwards, so they'll fall more dramatically, right? I don't know. It depends on the player getting hit, I guess. But right now, we're float reset timer. We're gonna see if We're dead. We're gonna count out reset timer by and if reset timer is more than 2 seconds, we're gonna set reset timer back to 0 is dead, back to false. We'll undo the effects of death event, which is getting the component back, and set this to true. And set the rotations back to 000. We'll also set P1 and P2 back to their original positions. So this is going to involve some janky code, but it's for the purpose of testing and placeholder, so it doesn't matter. Right now, so we're going to do find P1 dot transform dot position equals new vector 3. There's going to be some testing code -800. We're going to do the same with this one. Instead, we're going to make it P2. So the game is going to reset forever, and it's going to involve who hits the other first. Just in some very primitive fashion right here. Without all the nuances yet, like parrying or good hitboxes, animations, or anything like that. It's just a simple act of moving in and hitting things. They die and it's gonna reset soon. Hopefully. Well, something's wrong with the restarting code. Oh, it's because is dead event just doesn't even set is dead to true. We'll also set is dead back to false here. Alright, this should be some bare bones gameplay, but you know, you can win. Very bare bones indeed. Move in. A woman hits imposter. He dies. Sometimes over. They restart. This time the imposter is sus and managed to hit the Owo man. Owo man falls through the ground. Actually, I'm gonna have to set their fucking sprites order of draw order, draw layer. Expand others to about 2, so that they won't get obscured by Corona in her face. And I think that should be it for today. And now this time the imposter is sus. What if both hit at the same time? This is what we need to test. Oh, they both die. This is not good. They both die. We're gonna make it so. Oh dear. What happens if they both die? We can't let this happen now, can we? I'm actually stuck right now. Okay. I say okay, but I don't have any solutions. What we can do here is check. If the other player's dead. then we'll disable their collider. But it requires knowing what our player is. This is some stupid shit right here. Or I should just clear the hitboxes. That should actually be the best option right now. Let's do that. Let's do that. Just for the purpose of testing and getting everything to work right now, we'll we'll make an array of game objects called colliders, and will be game object dot get find game objects with tag hitbox. So we should make a unique tag for hitboxes called hitbox. Why the smiley face? Hey. Instead of being untagged, it'll be the new tag called hitbox, so we can reference a hitbox whenever. This will only be called once anyway, so on death. But they die at the same time, don't they? So it won't even matter if we retroactively delete the hitboxes. Well, we'll do this anyway to reset any long-lasting hitbox. So then for each game object call in calls will destroy call. This should delete all hitboxes that remain after a player has died, but when they both die at the same time, we need to fix this. Let's just see what happens if we just have them kill each other at the same time. Well, they still both die at the same time. This is not good. I guess that's what happens when taking damages. Another idea I have is that when one player is hit, the other player will have their collider. No, that won't work. They'll fall through the ground. One more idea is that it will. This wouldn't fix if they die at the same time, though, will they? The only thing that works is if they hit each other, it'll clash the attack. Which seems like... You know what? I need to actually consult with Alan first. What behavior he wants if two players die at the same time. Does he want the attack to clash? Does he want them both to die? Is this the expected behavior? So what I'm gonna do for now is just leave it like this and show it to him later. So I guess that's all we are doing today. The behavior is unexpected, yes, but I actually don't know if it's the behavior he wanted. But at least non-edge cases work. You know, they die. He can die. And it's good. It's good. We can move. We can move into each attack like this. So I guess we accomplished our objective for today. And I'll maybe deal with this edge case off screen with Alan later. Remember to save your project 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Good luck. Your code too. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave you with a picture of Corone. So yeah, thank you for coming to my stream today. This is our first stream where I did not open Live 2D and just do work. It's been an interesting experience. I don't have to worry about getting my Live 2D to work. Don't have to worry about getting the game to not lag, and I can still talk with chat, and the experience has been very cool. I think this type of stream has been a success. I'll keep doing this. It doesn't mean that I'll stop doing the gaming stream. In fact, the next stream is probably going to be a gaming stream. I'm going to probably finish the Lennon Extra stages. Or maybe we'll have some fighting games with Alan, depending on my mood and if Alan was, busy that day or not. But we're definitely not gonna stop streaming games. We're definitely not gonna stop the live 2Ds. It's just that it's gonna be a little bit blended in is gonna be these types of streams, yes. So I really thank you for coming today. It's been a nice stream. Get to talk with a lot of you. There's some new people, and I don't really know what to say. Thank you very much for coming. The- And yeah, have a nice time zone. See you all next time. Good night.